Doctor Who, The Horns of Nimon, the 34th story of the 4th Doctor, is written by Anthony Reid and starring Tom Baker, Lalla Ward and David Briley. So the title of the story is an analogue of Theseus and the Minotaur, the classical Greek myth. Few names in Reid's script allude to the original myth. The name of the planet, Sconus, is close to Nonosus. The Athens, like the ancient Athenians, are sent to die in a labyrinth. The Guardian is Suldeed, whose name refers to Daedalus, designer of the labyrinth at Knossos. So at the bridge, there's an argument between pilot and co-pilot, and poor kids in yellow outfit, as they're kept getting called weakling scum by co-pilot, and the ship is under control by Nimon. Meanwhile, in the TARDIS, as the Doctor's wiring the console, but the area of space he chose to materialise, the TARDIS is closed as it seemed like a malfunctioned black hole, and TARDIS is getting drawn in. The bit where the TARDIS created a force field bridge to the spaceship looked pretty effective, so the Doctor and Romana went out and met young prisoners and offered them jelly babies. They met an unfriendly co-pilot and convinced him to let them help, so he did. The bit where Suldeed walks in the Nimon's lab and reveal the Nimon is unsettling, so co-pilots disconnect the TARDIS while the Doctor is in there with K9. Romana tried to get co-pilot to turn around, but co-pilot refused. The Doctor and K9 notice the planet heading straight for them. As the Doctor thinks he's going to die, luckily, as he said, cricket ball, he spun the TARDIS, which deflect from the planetoid. So the Doctor landed in Sconus, and I like his introduction to the gods. So he gets taken by Suldeed, but later escaped, and went inside the power complex. Co-pilot accused Romana of killing the pilot, so he, however, gets forced into the power complex to die. So as Romana and the young prisoners escaped from Suldeed and inside the complex, co-pilot held them at gunpoint, but he gets killed by Nimon. So the Nimon moved towards Romana and the prisoners, which is suspense cliffhanger. Tom Baker, as always, brilliant as the 4th Doctor. The man knows what he's doing. I do love Lalla Ward as Romana. She has great chemistry with Tom. And I think David Briley is great as K9. Graham Crowden played Suldeed, who's the leader of Sconus, and I thought he's a fun character. Apparently he was considered for the role as the 4th Doctor before it went to Tom Baker. Nimons are parasitic humanoids resemble to Minotaur, which I thought they're badass, and they're based on Minotaur. Robin Sheringham, Bob Appleby and Trevor St. John Hacker played the Nimons, and Clifford Norgate voiced them. Simon Gibbs Kent played Seth, who's an Athon being taken by Sconans to be the sacrifice for the Nimon, and he got mistaken as Lost Prince of Aenith. Janet Ellis played Tekka Larchput, who's an Aenithon, got taken by Sconans, as well as few of their young Aenithons. She's the Princess of Aenith and King Aenith's daughter. Michael Osborne played Sarak, the Sconos military captain. Malcolm Terrace played co-pilot, who's in charge of delivering sacrifices for Nimon and calling them weakling scum every time he sees them, which is uncalled for. John Bailey played Sezom, a native of Krynoth. Bob Hornery played Pilot, who delivers Aenithon for the Nimons. The casts are great, sets and effects are great, and so is the music by Dudley Simpson. Part 3, the first episode to be released in 1980s. The Doctor came and distracts the Nimons, saving Romana and the prisoners. It's pretty horrible that some prisoners are in those human cases like Human Farm. Romana, Tekka and Seth escaped, but the rest of young prisoners are captured. So they hid while seeing Nimon bringing the capsule, bring more Nimons. As they left, the Doctor summons K9, while Suldeed, Sarak and the guards tried to break in the TARDIS. They disabled K9 and got taken away. As the Doctor pushed the lever, the capsule flew away, but he didn't realise Romana is in it. As he tried to bring it back, he's held at gunpoint by Suldeed and about to kill the Doctor. Suldeed got knocked unconscious. While the Doctor tries to get the capsule back, Suldeed woke up and ran off. So Seth and Tekka went after him. As they lost him, the door sealed between Seth and Tekka. Meanwhile, Romana ended up in Krynoth, as she was about to get attacked by Nimons. She got saved by Sezon, who admitted that he brought the Nimons. So he brought Romana's time to get back into the capsule, as he's getting attacked by Nimons, which is pretty sad. After a couple of Nimons questioned the Doctor, he brought the capsule back with Romana inside it, and I love the bit where K9 got Sarek to release him with his rebellious attitude, and reunited with the Doctor after Seth shot both Nimons. So eventually Seth managed to kill Soldeed.
You fool! You are all doomed!
Set prisoners in the cases free, so everyone got out to power complex and took cover as it was exploding. So after saying goodbye in the TARDIS, it turns out that 9-month threat is over, and I love the bit where the Doctor is like, well, come on old girl, there's quite a few Minelia left in you. Yet Romana said thank you, and the Doctor said not you, the TARDIS, and Romana just made a huff face and then laughed. Brilliant. So that's Horns of Nimon. It has great ideas in there. What did you think of this story? And season 17, if you guys don't count Sharda as season 17. For me, I count it as season 17. Sadly, it wasn't finished filming because of the strike on BBC, but at least we finally got it. So season 17 completed. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.